Yes, 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 yes. Hey guys, Gerald Peters. Welcome back to the channel. Always remember, whatever you think about comes about. Whatever you focus on grows. Today, I wanted to get a little whiteboard time instead of walking down the road. But hey, I'm the author of this free ebook. That's what we're going to be digging into today. Ebook's free, bro. Go to geraldpeters.info. Probably just hit the bio link. And if you don't have the cult classic and you're out here trying to trade stocks, that's crazy town, man. Let me try to help you with that. There's a lot of people out here on YouTube teaching stocks. Don't know how to read charts. I wouldn't listen to anybody not talking, showing you how to use charts. That's just crazy town. I'm a little winded. Had to run up and down. I got somebody helping me. We're trying a couple different speaker setups and just playing around. And I said, hey, I was asked to give a talk the other day and talk to people, you know, what kind of my core message is. And it's like, wow, let's just go back to the beginning. I do this all the time, and it's start over. And in my mind, every day I wake up, I am broke. I don't have enough. I need more. And yet I'm content, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful. If this is all I get, thank you. But I want more. You need to be content and incontent at the same time. You get what I'm saying? You need to be patient and then at the same time impatient. Now that may sound confusing to you, but I'm telling you, this is a state you got to be in. And that's where I try to stay, man. Grateful, acknowledge that I'm blessed, and I get it. Other people haven't done as well. That's not my problem. I got to deal with what I have. And there's a parable in the Bible where God gives one guy 1 talent, 1 5, and 1 10. He didn't say to the guy who got 10, oh, go take half of your 10 and give it to that dude I only gave 1. That way he has 6. Doesn't say that. He says when he comes back, he wants each one of them to give an account. And the one that he blessed is the one that multiplied what he was given. Not the one that gave it away. Not the one that gave it to the gut. That wasn't what. It was the one who took what he had and multiplied it, not went and hid it in the ground like a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people do. There's this thing called the Millionaire Blueprint. And I've been trying, we won't even really get going on it, but I'm going to try to blaze through some of the basic ideas and not get too, I was trying to see if I had the 9 thoughts on getting rich right here in that book. I don't think I have them in there. I know them all. Just going to have them memorized by each one. But basically, they all start the same as my podcast. And we all know this. It's the mindset side. It's just thinking. Like you have to start here. I don't know necessarily that a lot of people know what that means. It doesn't mean positive thinking. Sometimes you need to get pissed and you need to have negative thinking. You need to get your shit together. Sometimes that's what you need. And sometimes you need, hey, you can do it, man. Sometimes that's what you need, okay? You got to determine that, And listen, you create your own luck. You got to get out there and push and lean on stuff, man. And I have this thing called the 10 pillars of success. Pillar number 1, how you think is everything. Pillar number 10, take full responsibility. Everything is your fault. I believe that with all my heart. It's my fault. So, Millionaire Blueprint starts with thinking. But the way I used to teach this, I didn't come up with this. I don't know who came up with the buckets. I've seen it a couple other places. And it was just like this. If you've read my free ebook, and I go back and read my shit at least once a year, and I'm always shocked I ain't sold 100,000 copies, man. What the fuck is everyone else reading? Why would you not read this? It blows my mind. I have friends and family who have not read my book, and they're broke. And all they got to do is read a free book. Blows my mind. So I'm going to keep checking my time like a dummy because I didn't bring a watch. You see, you got a watch on your hand. Man, it's so many diamonds I don't want to wind it. No, I never set them. So if I don't wear it all the time, I'll like resetting them and setting them and setting them. And this was the basic overview, and I'm not going to go through the 10 pillars, but you're going to want to learn these things, okay? Write them down. Go get books on this shit. Think on it. So what I do This is 9 thoughts. Here's what I've done. I put this list together. I got it from other people. Ben Franklin had 13 virtues, and they had a thing called the Juto Club. We got a thing called the Money Flow Trading Society. Everyone that's not in it sucks as a trader, by the way. We are way better than you because our community is filled with badass people dedicated to one thing, getting a little bit richer every day. And the Bible says where 2 or more are gathered, fuck, we got a lot more than 2. So 10 pillars and the 9 thoughts. You can find those on my Instagram. Go to geraldpeters.info. You can find this on in my books or whatever. And these are just mine. Yeah, I write myself fucking notes. I wrote my book to me. My trading plan, the money flow, how I trade stocks. You don't have one? Are you too busy? Oh, Gerald, I'm too busy working and being poor to write a book. A life worth living is a life worth recording. Somebody needs to lean on you just a little bit, man. Damn, you don't need your mama walking around going, it'll be okay, baby. You don't need anybody to come in and help you. You don't need the motherfucking government. You need to be 10 foot tall and bulletproof and push and lean. And so a lot of times I see people doing this shit top down. They call this top down. They'll be like, where do you think the market's going? I don't give a fuck where the market's going. We'll let this be the S&P. That's how I write it, SPY. So there's basically a couple asset classes we can invest in, man. It's real estate. It's the, I'm going to say S&P. In other words, stocks. And what? And we can buy real estate. We can invest in the stock market, or what? We can own a business, right? And then you might say, well, there's self-employment, okay, right? But you can't get rich on earned income. See, W-2 means always broke. Unless you get that money into either the S&P, get it into real estate, get it into maybe you invest in someone else's business, start a side business, create you're a consultant, right? Could be a consultant, maybe a trader. What else? You get what I'm saying? So these are things, house flipping could be a side project. Maybe that turns into a business. That sounds like a horrible fucking business. Last thing I want to do is try to flip houses for income. To me, that's profits, that's opportunity. That's because I came across a property, but I'm not trying to do that as an escape or a business. That sounds terrible. So we know this. We got to get our mind right. We got to start thinking right. And that's not this YouTube guru bullshit that I see. You don't need a fucking LLC. You don't need any of that shit. Get rich, then get legal. Okay, put all that aside. You don't need fucking accountants. You don't need any of that. Okay? And so you have people teaching, you got to do all that. They ain't even got off the couch. They don't need an LLC. Go get some fucking properties. Go get some stocks. And sometimes people say, well, do I need an art? No, you need stocks. Stop. Because as you do shit, it will naturally progress and make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? The natural progression of activity is more fucking activity. And you only learn through activity. You can't read how to be a good stock trader. You have to trade stocks. I don't know if I disappointed anyone. You can read about fighting. Don't mean you could whoop my ass. And I could have never read a book about fighting and knock you out. Right? Direct punch. So you might be like, oh, this is the Kumba stuff. And I'm not doing this. He just, you're out. He didn't read a book. He didn't take no classes. What did he do? Action. You've got to move fast. And you got to be quick. Stop bullshitting. You don't know. Just download the app and try it. I ask people, have you tried this? No. Why not? Because I'm fucking slow, Gerald. Like, you get what I'm saying? Move fast. So if we talk about something today, fuck, man, by tonight, before you go to bed, do something. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to buy some shit tonight. Earlier I bought some Bitcoin Cash. That's the poor man's Bitcoin, by the way. That's what I believe. And I've been telling everybody for the last 2-3 weeks, if you're on my Instagram subscription, if you're in the Money Flow Trading Society with me, if you're on my newsletter, shit, if you're any way connected to me like that, I was like, hey, get on Marker Coin, get on this, get on that. I mean, I don't know how much work, and it's fucking, I don't know, hundreds of percent. CLSK. So many, we crushed this crypto thing because we were buying the bottoms. Why? Because we always own crypto. So all these other dipshits are moving in and out, trying to figure out where's the market going, up or down. I don't care. I'm going to build a diversified portfolio of assets. And if I'm a trader, I'm going to have an exit plan. I'm going to have an entry and an exit. This is when I get in. This is when I get out. I have it written down right here. That is not fucking confusion. That is an executable plan. I don't need to read about it. Once I know how to do it, I need to go implement it. So once you understand that the millionaire blueprint is simply this: time times amount times yield. How much time do I got to do? Fuck, it takes hours, man. I can't even that was the intro, man. I can't do that shit in 10 minutes. It's impossible. No.